But yo, we do people this ain't here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 192. Is it 192?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. I think it might be 193.
I think it might be 193.
It'll be up here.
Whatever.
You'll see it.
Y'all
Whatever. It's 192, 193. It might be 194.
Hey, listen, man, we figured it out together,
Yes,
man.
we'll
We learned together.
It's been a while.
It has, man.
It's been a while.
It
It's
has
been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Life has taken over. The busy part of the year has definitely kicked in for both of us.
Yeah.
Mainly me though.
Yeah.
Mainly me.
Hey, man, listen, you got a lot on the plate.
I do.
You know what I mean?
I
It is
do.
what it is.
I do. So, but yeah, man. So life's taking over. But yeah, it's always fun to
back
get together and pod.
With this audio art
Yeah,
for
man.
your ear hole.
Absolutely. What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm chilling out, man. Just
Chilling
getting
out?
ready for Christmas.
Are you ready?
For Christmas. Hey, I'm ready as I'm going to get. At this point in my life, man, it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I've reached the level of Mr. Scrooge level the Grinch. I've reached the Grinch level of disappointment. Like, because I go through these different phases. Like, I go through, I ain't getting these kids nothing, to I'm going to get them stuff, to they're not going to appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those emotions go into it. But then you got to break it down in tears. Like, your older kids, they know what time it is.
They know that
Yeah.
they on the clock.
They on the clock.
Yeah.
They on the clock. Some have expired the clock.
How are the littles doing? Because they should be like really excited, especially the twins. Like they're at that age now where they should remember last year's Christmas,
Yeah.
and like they kind of know what's going on, what's happening.
They are about 70 overall when it comes to understanding.
Okay.
Because
I mean, they see the presents and they understand
do.
that they're going to open them in a couple of days.
we do the elf on the shelf. Oh, we don't put no presents out.
Oh, really?
Absolutely
Oh, yeah.
not.
I guess Dante. Yeah.
Well, Dante and also the older kids, they're nosy.
Well, I'm saying you could put out the little kids' presents or whatever, so that way they at least they have that visual of it's coming.
The way it works in my house is my kids try to act like they are semi-adults or teenagers, and then when it's convenient for them to act like kids.
You're talking about the older kids, man.
But I'm talking, no, the older kids will look at the younger kids' gifts being down there and be like, well, where's my gifts? What, did I get anything?
Listen, there's an easy way to combat that.
What's that?
As soon as they ask that question, I'll be like, strike one. No explanation as to what the strike is going to be towards or anything like that. Just strike one. Bet they don't ask you that question.
No, you're right. I might have to incorporate that next year. I'm not putting no gifts out. But we just might as well put them out because, bro, there's like literally a whole room of Amazon packages at my house.
Wow.
In our bedroom or in our flex room, just a whole bunch of packages come through.
Oh, okay. Well, man, they make it so easy now for parents to keep the gifts a secret or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Because it's like, like back in our days, like, you know what I'm saying? Our parents had to just buy the toys
And
from
hide
the
'em.
store and then hide them. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you grew up like how we grew up, man,
Yeah.
it was just in your parents' closet.
Oh, absolutely.
And you knew that.
Crawl space.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you knew exactly where it was, but it was
yeah.
like, yo, listen, you can't go there either. Because
Yeah.
it's like, it's just not worth it.
Well, and that's what
you
parents,
get caught up in.
Yeah, our parents would try to, definitely put those boundaries on their closet all year round.
Yeah.
So that way, when you went in there at any moment, you're like, "What are you doing in here?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point where it's actually came to me. I'm the same way with my kids. Like, why are you in my room? Like, I'll ask them, like, the girls are going there to get some cotton balls or something for their hair or something like that. I'm like, "What are you doing in my room?" You can tell me before you go in. Like, I'm about to get a key code like Terrell Owens had at his house.
For your
Have it
bedroom?
for my bedroom.
That's funny.
But with the Amazon packages coming and stuff like that, it's like
Secured.
It's secure.
Yeah, and it's
you
like,
know?
if that seal gets broken, I know. And
I know.
you can't reseal it because, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's a security seal.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah.
they know that Christmas is here. But the little ones though, the elf on the shelf is a big thing.
Okay.
Like my wife, of course, she went and got another elf. So
What's
we have two
elf on
elves.
the shelf?
It's an elf that comes before Christmas, and actually will go and leave and go tell Santa how you acted for the day, and then he'll come and be at a different part of your house the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing.
It's some newfangled.
Oh, definitely
mess.
some newfangled.
Yeah,
I don't know where
when
my
the
wife
elf on
found
the
out.
shelf, it was belt.
Yeah,
It was belt, and the stuff is going back. You know what I'm saying?
It threats.
It's belt and
this
threats.
whole
That
thing
was
is
it.
something totally new for me. But yeah, the elf on the shelf is that, and then if you touch the elf, he loses his magical powers. He can't go back and tell Santa how you were.
Oh, okay.
So it's a big thing, man. As a parents, we have to.
That's exciting.
It is.
How long do you like? Is it like? Does it come out after Thanksgiving or something?
Leave it up to my wife; it'll be there all year round. But no, I don't know when it comes out. It comes out whenever you put decorations up.
Mm-hmm.
So it leaves a note, and if they have a bad day, the elf might not come back the next day, and he'll leave a note and tell you why he's sad and he's not coming back. It's a whole thing. But I will say,
goodness.
it's kept Khalees on point.
It works, huh?
It works, man. Like, she had a bad day the other day, and man, I told her I'm telling the elf, I'm telling Buttons.
Wow.
And I'm telling Mittens, I'm telling both the elves.
Uh-huh.
And it just ruined her day. And like, she's like, no, please don't tell them. It's over. I told him.
Yeah, no, he's got to know.
He's got to know. Yeah. So the thing is with kids, I like to keep to the fact of they believe in Santa Claus and know that Santa is coming at some point. So that is just another layer that they know Santa's watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it didn't. I ever tell you a story about Little Nate here when I told him what like my whole thing on Santa. All right, so he was acting up one year, and this was like probably maybe fourth, fifth grade.
Okay,
and he still believed in Santa. The whole thing. I wrapped his gifts and everything. So as a dad, as a single dad at that point, was I single in fifth grade? No, I wasn't single in fifth grade. But anyways, one of those years I was single. I can't remember what it was. But anyways, he was acting so bad. I told him, you know what, Nate here, man, you're just acting up, man. Christmas is coming. You gotta, do better, whatever. He looks me in my eyes and he says, Dad, you don't have to get me anything for Christmas because you know why? I'm just gonna have Santa get everything. I looked him right in his eyes back and said, you know what? Mother effer, I am Santa.
Santa ain't real.
Santa ain't real, little. I almost want you to chill. It's me.
Little neighbor.
I do all this stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way. Now, mind you, was it the best thing to do? Absolutely not. So I broke the seal on my son with all that.
And he's at that age. Cause I think I found out in second grade. So somebody in school had made mention of like Santa not being real. I was like, it was just kind of one of those things. It's like, well, do I believe him or do I not believe him? Because, you hear it or whatever, but, when you're a little kid, they're just like, oh, no, you know what I'm saying? That's just something that older kids make up because Santa doesn't bring them anything. And they're like, yeah, got you.
Yeah.
But so then one day I went home or whatever. I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, is Santa real? She was like, do you want to know the truth? And that was enough for me. I was like, well.
I don't think I ever asked my parents if Santa was real.
Really?
I think I just figured it out and kind of just like, they never told me. But yeah, just like you said at the school is raising our kids in a lot of ways. Like,
absolutely. As it should, man.
As it should, though. You learn those things.
You learn from your peer group.
Absolutely, man. So I think school was the way I found out, and I didn't want to believe it or nothing. But you always knew that, that gifts were going to come. They're going to be presented by somebody. I knew I had to be on good behavior to get them, whether it be my parents, Santa, whatever. And I try to act accordingly.
Yeah. I mean, I was the only child, so it's like, yo, listen. Well, for a long time, my sister came along when I was older. But and you know what? I've been, like we have. It's been a couple of weeks.
Okay.
She actually requested that I put in an addendum to our podcast.
Okay.
She did not request the pizza that gave us the food poisoning. She said that she did not want that. It was not her idea. It is not her fault.
Okay.
She didn't rat anybody out.
Okay. but
for y'all. She just
exactly. You mom, dad.
I mean, I know my mom didn't do it. I didn't do it. Toya didn't do it. Hey, man, listen. Speaking of which, Pops actually wants to come on the show. He wants to come January 4th. It'll be the Saturday right after New Year's. Okay. So I'll let him tell his side of the story.
Awesome. Your dad's a Star Wars fan, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So he'll go see it. We can talk about it. I seen it last night.
Okay. So maybe I'll take him to go see it. Maybe me and him will go this week. I think he's off. So maybe I'll pop out with him on Monday.
Talk about that. Oh, awesome. Okay.
But what were we talking about before that?
Pizza.
No. We were talking about Santa.
Yeah.
Something about Santa.
Santa not being real.
We said Santa wasn't real.
Figuring it out. You broke into your addendum for the sister and the pizza.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying about Santa not being real now.
Figuring out about Santa being real. But as far as Santa not being real
and you said you figured it out on your own.
I did. I did figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
But never talked to my parents about it. It's kind of one of those things we just kept it moving.
Yeah. I was the only child. So yeah, you were saying you tried to be good for Santa.
Yeah.
Listen, I was the only child, so it's like, yo, listen, when the punishment rained down, it rained down on me. You know what I'm saying? So I had no choice but to be good. Yeah. Because it was like, listen, y'all, like, ain't nobody else to divert this attention. I mean, Martin and Maurice were there for a while. You know what I'm saying? I was younger. I had some other, family that was very close by for a while. But for the most part, man, it was me. It was me and me alone. So it's like when I got in trouble, bro, like, and that's another thing, man. Punishments these days, lightweight, bro.
Well, I don't know. I would disagree with a part of it because what matters to kids. Like when I was younger, when we were younger, punishments was like you couldn't go outside. And me,
for you, bro, my punishments were like, listen, my punishments were literally go to your room, no TV, no stereo, no video games. If you want to do anything, read a book or go to sleep.
Yeah,
and it's like that for like a month.
No, my mom and dad. Okay, shout out to my mom and dad.
Maybe a couple more, but
they're going to see this, and I want them to hear this out. Okay, they always laugh about this punishment, and they don't think it's real. All right. I got on punishment for so long. Right. When I got on punishment, I started my punishment. My baby sister had just came home from the hospital. My mom had just had her. All right. When I got off punishment, Kev, she was walking.
Wow.
She was walking, bro. Okay. Now, mind you, they deny this to this day. I vividly remember it,
I'm asking Miss Carpenter next time I see
you got to, bro. And
he got good stories.
No, Miss Carpenter, yeah. My dad pushes on that yak, too. He was definitely, the stories are flowing, but that walking the source of everything, man, just good conversations. But, yeah, that was the punishments. The punishments now, though, what I say I disagree with part of it, though, is when you take away something that matters to a kid, like for me, going outside was everything. We would go outside and play. And I had one of those rooms where I could look down and see all my friends out there playing. Nothing hit harder than that. When I'm in the room, like remember that Squidward meme where SpongeBob and Patrick out there playing and Squidward's looking down on them so upset. That was me.
Oh, yeah, I know that feeling.
But as a kid now, taking away that phone or taking away that Wi-Fi, oh my gosh.
It hits them different.
It hits them differently because they can't talk to their imaginary friends on the internet.
I mean, but if they can still play the game, like they still got like, bro, we had nothing.
Yeah, no,
we had nothing, bro.
Yeah,
it was like, man, no outside, no electronics.
And you better not go tell your mom and dad you're bored either.
Oh no!
Oh, you're bored?
Like I said, like you could read a book. That was about it. That was about the extent of it. But I mean, you know what? I will say it was a good incentive not to get in no more trouble. Oh, it was like, yo, listen, the crime don't fit the punishment. You know what I'm saying? The crime wasn't that much fun. It wasn't worth it.
I mean, you got to think about it. We got no punishment. That was jail.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty much jail.
Oh yeah,
they tried to break us mentally.
But now what I will say is that like once I had a sibling, a lot of that attention came up off me.
Really?
She was a little baby, so it was kind of like, well, we got to this baby take a lot of watching. You know what I'm saying? You old enough. You know what I'm saying? We got you. I mean, no. I mean, they still, you know what I'm saying? They were still very active, but I'm just saying it was like the reins loosened up a lot. Yeah. You can see that.
You know what though? Have you ever asked your mom and dad whether little kids or older kids are harder? Parenting? Did you ever ask them that question?
No, but I know their answer.
What is
my sister was definitely they were older by the time that they had my sister. And like I just say, my sister get away with a ton more. Well,
that point that you beat the body down.
No.
That, what was that mentally as far as this the things?
No. She beat the body down.
She beat the body down.
Oh, she's good. She's good. I'm like, sometimes I just watching astonishment. I'm like, whoo, kiddo, man. Yeah. Wow, you're good. Like I think we've had this conversation about like how we only have so much capacity in our minds. Or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So like I can't sit there and argue with you for but so long. Eventually, if it's not going anywhere, then you know what I'm saying. I wear down. You know what I'm saying. I wear out. My mom, it seemed like she would never wear out until she met my sister. My sister can go.
She met her match.
She met her match. Like I've never seen my mom like get frustrated. She would just be like, oh, just be out there. Cause like, listen, that child was not gonna lose.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah, she's good.
Oh, wow.
She's good.
I asked my mom and dad that question, and I got the answer, which they said was older kids, right? And I think the reason why they said older kids was because of me.
Really?
Like, yeah, because I
I
used to like to think that I was, athlete, didn't really get into much. But then I started replaying some of the things I put my parents through. I definitely was probably, as a teenager, oh man, my dad, once again, those stories. I think it was before you came over, he kind of dove into it a little bit like, yeah, Nadir, you was rough. Every time I come home, I didn't want to be there. I think he said that when you were there. And I was like, wow, it kind of hurt me a little bit. But then I started replaying in my mind what I put them through. Oh, as a teenager, I'm sure I took them through the ringer, bro.
You shook them up.
Oh man, I shook them up, definitely.
That's funny. I chilled for the most part. When I was
I did chill out eventually. But yeah, during those teenage years, like growing up, like back, during high school, early high school. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took them through it.
Yeah, or I tried to chill as much as I could, and I didn't get caught.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm
see, I did.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, I did. You're right.
Man,
I did. Yeah.
Some kids got it, some kids don't. But for the most part, I chilled.
But you had older cousins who could navigate you through those waters.
Yeah, that was a big part of it.
I was out here on Dolo, trying to figure it out. Look, young deer? Nah, young deer did not. I was like a 30 overall when it came to that stuff. Man.
I always had older cousins, man, so they always did everything before I did. So they kind of helped navigate those waters.
We got to get the cousins on here too, man.
Oh, yeah, anytime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll definitely get them on.
They FaceTime through a couple of times.
Yeah,
they made the pod in other ways, but yeah, we could definitely get them on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas, bro. I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I'm ready for it all to be over with. I got out of my own way when it came to my bah humbug moments, so I'm a little bit happy now. I'm excited as a parent. I know I reached maximum watch levels on many occasions, but now I know and I'm happy. I'm excited to see my kids open up their gifts.
Okay, now you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you got the kids all out of the way, and that's gonna be a great time watching the kids open up.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, listen. You put in a lot of work throughout the year.
Yeah.
Do I
expect anything back?
I mean, like, listen, something's coming for you. Now, don't get me wrong. I could be totally off base. I know nothing.
Yeah.
I know nothing. But I would expect. You're white. No, I literally do not. So don't put that on me.
You gonna lie to all these people out here?
Huh?
You gonna lie to all these people out there? Because if anyone's gonna know, you're gonna know. They're gonna come to you.
If you got something?
No, I'm saying like as far as if you knew that anything was coming, you would know.
Oh yeah, no, I might, but I don't.
Okay,
so, maybe nothing is coming. I don't know. Listen, if y'all listening, give my man something.
It better not be that Michael Jordan cologne kid either.
Yeah, don't not Michael Jordan cologne.
Here's a PSA to kids. I know a lot of kids who watch our show. if you're gonna get your parents something, get something that they like. Don't go out and just be in the aisle that what's it called, the temptation aisle when you're walking through. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, but get this, get him a USB charger. Your dad don't need a USB charger. Okay, find out what he likes and get him that.
You got like, listen, I'm saying, Dad put in a lot of hard work throughout the entire year.
Yeah,
hook him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I figured a wife will at least look out. Though.
Yeah, she always.
You know what I'm saying? And that's usually the thing. It's like, yo, like if you're married or if you're in a couple. The other one, your significant other, usually looks out. Now, question has to be, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You threw the big birthday party not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? Bought out. I mean, did that get you off the hook or, you know what I'm saying? You still got maneuvering to make, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Christmas. And did you make your maneuvers?
I did make my maneuvers.
Okay.
My thing is, like, I know, like, I listen. Okay. I'm a good, I listen to my wife. I understand what she does like, what she needs, those type of things. And I think she'll be happy. I mean, I know she'll be happy because it came from me. But I'm big on that, and I think that's one thing she's big on as well. Now, when it comes from the kids, kids like think about mom. And dad.
No. Like, listen, but I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, my mom and dad, I've been bombarding them for about a month on what they wanted, and they keep on telling me, oh, blah, blah, blah. So you know what they're getting? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, I ain't about to stress over this. Well, I ain't going back and forth with you neighbors.
Right. I love that. Well, there's one thing about buying gifts though, especially for your parents or even your significant other. I tend to get things you need.
Exactly.
Like my mom and dad, I sent them their Christmas cards, and my dad forgot his vest there. I just mailed that back to him, and he was on my back about that.
He wanted that vest.
Oh, he wanted that vest bad. Vest keep me nothing warm, Pop. But I sent him that, and I got them a gift card, and I knew that they would need it and use it. I should say. That used to be just the perusal gift, kind of like what I get on my kids about. I give my dad an Amazon gift card. I'm like, he's gonna buy a bunch of junk. They might not need or buy some books.
But whatever.
Yeah, but
it'll come in handy.
Yeah, so I got them a gift card and
that's smart.
Yeah, man.
So you should go tell them early like that. Oh, they already got it though?
They got it.
Okay. You mailed it with the vest.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So smart move. Smart move. One postage. Yeah,
absolutely, bro. Absolutely,
man. No. So I mean my folks, see, Toya, she really gets into the guessing part of Christmas and like trying to think about like what you're like and figure out your sign, and so that way she can kind of match it with the perfect gift. I do not. I will ask. Listen, I'm exaggerating, but
all right.
I will ask you directly. What do you want?
Oh yeah.
If you don't have an answer for me, that's what you'll get.
Man, me and you talked about this a lot before, like because like the wife asked me what I wanted, so I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm getting because one thing I was on sale. And I sent her, listen, get me these for Christmas because I was going to buy them for myself.
See, I should have jumped out in front of that. Like when you got those breads early. I should have just told her like, listen, just grab those, put them up. Yeah. Like matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Since you already bought them, I should be like, intercept the package. Intercept the package. Say it got stolen, and you know what I'm saying? Refund them, whatever, and then boom, you got a good Christmas gift. Yeah. I almost did that with those LeBrons that year.
Man, that was.
But still, it was so far away. I was like, yeah.
That was an amazing day.
Yeah,
I still to this day I walked. I didn't know what I was walking into. Like I came through, I was like, man, he murked somebody. Like, what's going on here? Like, come in for a second. Yeah, man, that was surprising. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was happy as heck.
But you know what? I just got a text message, and I have to add another addendum to to this podcast. I have to apologize to my wife.
Okay,
I accused her of losing my dongle, and
I'm gonna play some melodramatic music at this point right here.
I have to apologize for this. I have lost the dongle because I don't pay attention, and if I had been, it would have gotten between the cushions.
Oh, this is the first for the pod. This episode 193. And this your copy, please, to the wife.
So yes, my apologies about the dongle.
You found the dongle.
I lost the dongle.
It was all you.
Apparently, I can't verify this, but I was asked to issue this apology.
Keep the peace, man.
So honey, if you're watching this or if you're listening to me now since you're in the house, I apologize for accusing you of losing the dongle.
Yeah.
But it, in fact, fell between the cushions of the couch, which may have been you. May have been me, but it could have been you, too.
You were doing good.
Listen,
Stop. No, it was you.
Listen, I feel like this is a no-fault accident.
How you gonna cop a plea and then try to back out of it? No, you copped the plea, bro. You bought it. You bought the plea. It's over there. The plea is right there. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You bought the plea, man.
I find it to be a no-fault accident, but you know what I'm saying? Being the gentleman that I am,
I got you.
I will assume responsibility in this matter. So, my apologies to you. I love you very much.
And we're moving on, man.
There you go.
You're right. Okay. Let's start like we always do. What have we been playing? What have you been playing, bro?
What have I been playing? That nasty 2K20.
Okay.
Sugar Mama Veronica has let me down
she
so
there?
far to this. No, I haven't found her yet. I think they took her out of the game. They was like, listen, Heifer, you giving away all the money. You know what I'm saying? You a terrible accountant.
Okay.
Get her out of here. You're fired, Veronica. So they got her gone.
Okay.
And now it's some slime ball in there. He never gives me
Are you
checks.
enjoying the game, though?
It's all right.
Really?
You know
the same?
Yeah, it's NBA 2K 19.5.
Okay.
You know, a lot of it is the same stuff, but they did make improvements. Like I think the evolution cards are kind of cool. Like it gives you incentive to play with cards that you may not have otherwise played with.
Okay.
And they get better, and you don't have to spend money, and you can make a good team without dropping a bunch.
How's your team so far?
Pretty buns. I mean,
Really?
when I think about my teams from last year and those God squads that I ran with
yeah.
versus what I have now, it's like, yeah, this team's pretty buns.
But that's the thing about it too. Last year's game, it was like Sugar Mama Veronica being there made it fun.
It did.
It did. I
made
mean,
it
that's what got
worthwhile.
me, to playing it. It was like when you showed me the way, and I'm like, oh man, this is pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it became a way of life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I had
You know what I'm
reminders and all kinds of stuff,
Oh,
man.
man, I'm saying it, and I mean, it was like every
Taco
day you got
Bell
a new
packages.
Every day you
Bell
got a new
packs?
present.
Yeah.
I needed those. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was like an abacus.
Hey, that was the hood advocate.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it was.
Hood abacus.
I loved every bit of that. Like, my man got the Taco Bell packages, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Help me keep count.
That's funny. That's gonna go down.
But it's nasty. I shouldn't keep playing it, but I do. I don't know why. And then still playing Death Stranding.
Okay.
I don't know why. I beat the game. I'm still delivering packages, helping my connections go up. Jay, holler at me. Let me know where you're at now. He was about halfway through when I talked to him about a week ago, so he should be getting pretty close to completion.
Okay.
Have you jumped in yet?
I have not. I
All
just
right.
bought it actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was like $30. So I got it. It's coming.
It went on sale.
That's one of my
50%.
Christmas gifts to myself.
Nice.
The
You got to do that sometimes.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, the PS4 is upstairs in the loft now, so that's where it's at. So I'm waiting for it to come.
Good. Oh,
so
yeah, because that's where you actually game.
Absolutely.
You don't game downstairs.
No. The
But
basement.
why don't you give the boys the theater room and you can just kick them out when you need to?
What? Okay, here's the
Because I'm saying that TV is too nice not to get some gaming done on it.
And it's
you're
my
not going to
TV.
do the gaming.
I'm going to pull a Nadine Carpenter. Yeah, it's mine and it's nice. I don't want no one else on it. Like I let the little ones go down there and play a little bit. But no, you know that. We've set them on their own way. Like they have their own controllers, their own TVs and everything they put up and everything. There's no way in Ham and Cheese had them in my theater room playing
Stanking it up.
Stanking it up. The little hairballies all over the place. They don't
You know what I'm
vacuum
saying?
anything. They gotta take some
burping
gifts
and
back.
farting.
Yeah, man. Leaning back in my theater chairs. No.
Yeah.
Your goal is to piss me off with that question. I know it. Yeah.
No, I just remember when I was over there. I think I was over there 2 weeks ago, and I just remember we were sitting back there, man. Little Nadir came back. He plopped down on that chair. He was like, "You're on my nerves. Get out! Why would you do that? Just get out! Get out!" I mean,
It's quick, man. It happens so quick, Kev, because they have no boundaries,
respect.
man. No respect for anything.
But it's because they've never had to. Well, I mean, I guess they bought a little bit of stuff, but like they've never really had to make a big purchase.
No.
Like, do you remember that first thing that you had to purchase that was like a couple grand?
Yeah.
And I mean, you had the couple grand in your pocket, and then it was just gone.
It was just gone.
And you know what? You felt different about that.
Oh,
thing.
absolutely.
You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
want it.
Yeah.
Like, do I really need this? Like, I went through buyer's remorse immediately. Like, I don't need this.
Yeah, right. Like, oh,
I want my
God.
money back.
Yeah.
You know, but I want this thing. I don't know what I forget what
No,
it was.
I mean, like, you know, it's grown up. Like when it's something that you need, or you know what I'm saying, and like in our case, it's like, you know what I'm saying. If you got an old lady, it's something that because listen, her wants become your needs because listen, she's not gonna let it go.
No,
all right,
until it's bought.
Yeah, and listen, she don't care about like whatever you need. That don't matter. That's frivolous.
Man,
what she want? Oh, listen, y'all got to have it.
I be trying to put myself in a space to understand when she wants it, why she wants it. Like when the wives came over and they were talking about the pantry, like to me, is that their 70-inch TV?
Hey man,
I think that might be what it is.
Because
they were marveling over it.
They like decorating. And that's always kind of and I think that's the excuse that they get away. Babe. Oh well, see now she ain't responding. She got her apology. Now she don't care nothing about me. But they always finesse it into. This is for us.
Yeah, this is for us.
Yeah, since it's for the house. This is not for me.
It's not for us. It's for you.
You know, when I want a video game, it's like it don't fall into this is for us. You know what I'm saying?
It's for your
it keeps me sane.
Keeps you saying, which means your mood is better.
Exactly.
So that's better for us.
Exactly. But no, they ain't hearing it that way. They're like, no, put away childish things. Like, listen here, kiss my toe.
Yo, the Amazon packages coming to my crib. The point where the Amazon delivery dudes will we get one package. Oh, one package today. And I look, Sheree, what are you doing? We had this many packages, and I'm home. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see it. Yeah.
Every day.
It's rough, man.
God bless Amazon.
Just be beating the body.
Yeah.
Just be beating the body. But At least your wife, she's a little bit more lenient with your purchases. Mine, she ain't trying to see me happy. She ain't trying to see me happy.
You were doing good, bro. Like you were doing good with the dongle. Like now you're going the other way. Stay on course, bro. You're doing a side mission. Stay on the story mission. You did the dongle was found.
No, but you see, you didn't let me explain.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. Like for the things that, like I said, the things that I want, they're usually just for me. Like I want some shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't like before you leave, you can actually take a look at that stack, man. I think it's Dornbeckers and 2 Yeezys. And I got a 3rd Yeezy coming later on this week. The blessings.
So yeah, okay.
But
hold on, you said you weren't getting blessings. So you got blessed.
I didn't get all the blessings that I wanted. So.
No, see, Kevin, I'm gonna call BS on you on this because you will get not one of the 5 that you tried to get, and you'll complain about it. And then Nike will hear this, and they'll send you
Virgil. I DM'd him.
Listen,
I need answers. Virgil, I'm waiting.
You struck out for all 3 of those off whites.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I was like, bad. I mean, I missed on them red and gray ones real quick. I was like,
Nike is bad about it though. Nike will send you that loss real quick. Like, nope.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get into the draw. The draw be still going on. I get an email. Nope.
It's sad. But back to my explanation. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it is stuff that I don't actually be needing. But see, my wife ain't got to remind me that I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like whenever some stuff that she want, I don't remind her that we don't need it. Maybe I might be like, hey, maybe not right now or, some. But no. She's like, no. Listen, this is why we need it right now. And I'm not going to argue with the logic. First of all, it's futile.
Oh,
it's futile.
Well, you're arguing with yourself.
Yeah.
Just don't argue at all.
But maybe she's a Jedi because it's like I feel like she uses Jedi mind tricks for the stuff that I want. It'd be like, yo, listen, no, this is why you don't need it, and this is why you was wrong for even bringing it up. You need to change your mindset,
right? And then you buy into it.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, dang, maybe she right.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I guess we got goals. I mean, there are things that we need to get done. We got goals and stuff.
Screw them goals.
Right. She's like, man, you got 10 pair of shoes that you ain't wore up there. I'm like, damn, yeah. What you doing keeping count on my DS? My DS pairs. Why you keeping count of that? I don't know.
Oh, that's funny though, man.
But man, they got a way, man. They smarter than us, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's why they live longer than us. Yeah, definitely.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Ain't nothing we can do about it.
Yeah,
there's nothing we can do. We start podcasts about that. Might get us in trouble.
Stop finessing me. Yeah. But listen, then we'd be out here on our own. We'd be like, oh help!
Yeah, help! I'm too old to get the apartment, man. We can't do it.
Somebody help me! Help me, please.
Yeah, I had to write my check for school. I didn't know how to write it. I'm so lost, man. Like, where do I sign? I asked Layla, where do I sign?
Like, bro, I'm like that with everything. I'm like,
yeah, man.
Do your computer need fixing?
Well,
I can help with that.
Like, we all know like an older person, like an older couple, and like the wife might pass away, and the man is alive,
lost,
and he be lost. I remember when I was younger, I'm like, man, how does he not know? I firmly understand that now. At my age, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, should I get gas? Should I not? Like, did I eat?
You're there trying to pay the people, man, looking like Jin Yang. They're like, okay, we can only take a check. You handing them your debit card, like, yes, yes, checking account, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, a check. We need you to write it. Yes, man, I've signed my name on the back. Take it. You know what I'm saying? You're just pushing the debit card further in front of them. I don't know these things.
That's exactly how it is, man. And the ladies on the other end, like, how does he not know?
Right.
I don't know, lady. Like, look in my eyes, look at the pain.
You finally get the checkbook out, man. You asking her for help. So, so this top line where it says pay to the order of. So is it? Do I put my name? Do I put your name?
When I wrote the check, the lady literally walked me through the entire thing.
You know what I'm saying? You got the only thing I know is the number box. It's like I know I put in the amount right here. I got to write it out in words.
Listen,
too?
I bodied the numbers. Like then the 0 out of 100. I bodied that with the line and everything. And I felt good about myself, bro.
Yeah,
I know where to sign. I know anything about it.
Flipping the check over, like, do I endorse it? Do I not endorse it? What is it? What? I mean, I approved this check.
And then I got frustrated with the check writing process. Like, who writes checks anymore?
Right.
Like, who
take
needs
this debit card.
That's funny, man. The Jing Yang analogy is exactly that hit home. That's exactly how I feel. I'm getting my debit card. Like, no, you take this. Man. Like, I don't know.
This is what you want. Yes. Checking account. Yes. No, I need a paper check. Checking account. Yes.
Yo,
plastic.
Hilarious.
Oh man.
Yeah, you got my stomach hurt. That's funny, man. Besides 2K and besides what else would you play? You said you played
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Yeah,
Anything
that was
else?
my 2. No.
Okay.
No.
All right, me. What am I playing? A lot of Destiny. Destiny is giving us the slow drip of content right now, which I'm okay with. New season of the Dawn, I think it's called, came out. I've been playing a lot of that. They brought back one of my favorite favorite lore characters from before. You play Destiny, Saint 14 is back.
Daniel still there?
Who?
Daniels from The Wire? He's still in Destiny?
Yeah, he's still there, man.
Okay.
Zavala is the character he plays.
Daniels.
And then, so Destiny still is the thing I like about Destiny is kind of like Apex Legends, where you can just kind of pop in, play, leave, and come back. It's an MMO. It's literally World of Warcraft at this point.
And you play on your PC, don't
Play on
you?
PC.
Yeah.
Play on PC. Once the cross save happened, I loved it. Bring all my characters from Xbox on there. My Xbox, it is literally a Disney Plus player.
You're 60 frames per second.
You saw the greatness. Don't act like you didn't see the greatness and you liked it. You liked it. You saw the greatness, Kev.
Listen, I was with Little Nadir.
Here we go.
Let me play.
No.
Fortnite on it, bro.
I broke this. Listen, so the Loft now has 2 gaming PCs up there at this point, and they're playing Fortnite on there, which they tend to like. They get frames per second, no drops, that whole thing. So
still buns, but okay,
whatever.
cool.
They're. I thought Fortnite would be done. That's my thing. I thought it'd be. The rebrand of Fortnite has been so crazy.
Yeah.
And like watching them play, they don't get tired of it. They have fun with it. Now they're putting the Star Wars characters in there.
Oh, okay. I gotta hop back on Fortnite. Listen, for the time I played, it was.
They
fun.
keep asking me
it was
about
a cool
it.
Game,
They keep telling me every time I go upstairs.
Oh yeah, they keep hitting me like, man, you gotta get on that Fortnite. Get on that Fortnite. I'm like, all right, nephew. I had I was finishing school. I was, yeah. I was working. It's like, but I got some time now.
Okay, cool. I'll get in there and play too. I'll just be a bot. Let y'all shoot. I'll be the lamb out there just running around across the grassy knoll like John F. Kennedy getting popped.
Getting dark.
Yeah, very dark. Hey man, that's what
gotta do it.
Gotta do it, man. Besides that, I did actually play Halo Reach on PC.
Okay.
It came out, and I was like, let me give it a shot because everyone was talking about how great it looked, which I don't. I do call a lot of shenanigans as far as people saying it looks amazing. It looks okay. Right. The PC version is, it's going to look better than the console version because when did Reach come out on a 360? So they can make it look a little better, but still, the game is the game. Really? It still is pretty fun. I've never been.
Why does that not fall in the Numbers series?
Halo Reach was a prequel. So basically, told the story of Master Chief and how he got started and everything.
Has Master Chief ever taken off the helmet?
No.
So we don't know if he's a man or an animal, reptile, beast.
We don't know if they do the way if canon goes with the books, it's a boy. Basically, all the Spartans were orphans.
Okay.
And they were kidnapped, and there was a big thing behind. There was a podcast series that came out about it. Oh. They were kidnapped. There were some podcast that was saying that the kids were actually engineered, and then made, and then they were taken. And then they were like put platelets in their arms and everything. And
this
became
story is not going good.
Oh, it's dark, very dark.
Which
I don't think. Which I kind of believe that's why they didn't bring it into the game. They probably never show who he was.
Okay.
Because they have to explain where he came from.
Yeah.
Because he's huge. Pause.
Yeah.
And like, how did he get so big? Was he engineered? That whole thing. But yeah, the story in the books actually is like they're stolen. They're engineered with platelets in their arms and legs, and they're just superhumans. They made.
They was over here getting their the boys on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I played that. I played, I started going through it, and once again, it's one of those games where I can just play and not really think too much about it, just shoot some stuff. Reach was a pretty self-explanatory story because it was a prerequisite to Master Chief.
Okay,
but that's one of the bad things with Halo, though. I think and that's where Microsoft kind of dropped the ball. The Halo games are fun, but you're going through them. And it never really breaks down the story part of it as far as what's going on. And another thing they should have done, which is they have the co-op part, but they got to have it to where you can't talk to your person while you're playing. Because one thing I noticed when we played Gears of War 5, me and you played through together, I understood the story and enjoyed the game much more because I knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas before when I played Halos, I'd play them co-op with somebody and we'd be talking the whole time. Like, what am I doing? We shot a bunch of stuff.
That's how I enjoy my games.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't care about no story.
I know you don't.
Unless it's like Death Stranding level.
Well, see, that's where I call shenanigans with you on that because you do say that, but unless it's a game. But okay, hold on, I'm gonna dial it back. I'm gonna take it back a little bit here because the games that you enjoy are single player games.
Yeah.
So you have to play them alone.
Yeah.
So it's like, with the co-op games, like that's why you don't like Dom. Because
Dom was an idiot.
Yeah, Dom was an idiot.
But I didn't dislike Dom for his portions in the story. I disliked him because when I was in there in the gunfight, he was an idiot.
Yeah,
and he would keep getting dropped and he would never pick me up. Yeah. I'm like, yo, you're useless. I'd be better off without you.
Bad programming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, Reach was fun going through it again, a little nostalgic, playing through that. But other than that, I haven't really played too much. I did actually play the Super Nintendo games that came out. Super Punch-Out's on there. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I've not gotten back on my after I beat Pokemon.
Yeah.
I did beat that.
Okay.
I haven't turned my Switch back on, so they updated it now.
They did.
Okay, yeah, check it out.
Well, you knew games are added every month. Super Punch Out was one of my favorite games of all time.
Okay.
So I've been playing a little bit of that.
I've been enjoying the virtual consoles.
Virtual consoles have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm down with it.
That's it, man. That's the only thing I'm playing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how it goes.
Yep. And it's Christmas, so everybody, have a good chance at playing something new this time.
No, man, that's another thing. Like, bruh, the games coming out for Christmas, buns. Everything came out. Well, I guess we're grown, so it's like, yeah, I just bought it when it came out.
Yeah.
Not like when we were kids, but it's like, yo, I don't know, man. Like, it's like, as I kind of looked around the landscape, the Christmas stuff that's available, man, kind of sucks, man. Or like it's stuff that's been around. Like AirPods been around for a long time now. Okay, yeah, you got AirPod Pros. They're expensive. Yeah. They're actually sold out everywhere.
AirPod Pros?
Yeah, those AirPod Pros, they sold out everywhere. They're like back ordered till January 11th or something like that. Resale is actually up on them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay.
Really?
Yeah, resale is up on AirPod Pros.
Christmas time, everybody can go nuts about Apple products.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, if you got AirPods, I'm sure AirPod Pros are an improvement, but I mean, you get it. And it's like, okay, all right, so iPads come out or, new tablets come out, but I mean, you know what tablets are. Yeah. You know what phones are.
I'm surprised iPads are still around though.
Like I'm saying, but like are there any big ticket like hot Christmas items this year?
I told you before, man. Technology's hit a roof in a lot of ways.
I mean, like new gaming systems next year. So I mean, I guess that's something to look forward to, maybe. But it's like, yo, this has been one of the driest Christmas seasons of all time. It's like there's nothing. And even the Jordan releases have been kind of. I ain't gonna lie, I might cop those bloodlines right after Christmas.
Oh, absolutely.
Jordan bloodlines.
I'm glad you brought. Yeah.
Ooh, and they're sitting. They're sitting and they're nice.
Yeah, they go down like $100.
Yeah,
they're bought.
Yeah, I might have to. You know what I'm saying? Gonna snatch them things up. Don't tell the missus.
I won't. Definitely. No one will hear this. But gifts are different. It's different now, man. Especially with gaming wise. The gaming landscape is like weird because all the stuff came out earlier. Yeah. So like remember we talked about previous pods before where we'd had to wait to Christmas. Yeah. Like we had to, you get a game like you might have it, but it's gonna be like a 4-month wait.
Or like a new system, you know what I'm saying? And like I mean, like okay, so if you got PlayStation this year, maybe you're gonna get the Xbox next year. I mean that wasn't the way things happen for me typically. But you know what I'm saying? Until I got grown. But yeah, it's like man, just something. But like there's nothing.
Well, another thing too is like, I mean, we'll talk about it now, is like, the way that consoles are coming out now. Like you said, new consoles are coming next year. Yeah. So Xbox, they released that the Xbox Series X was revealed.
Terrible. Yeah. Terrible. It looks awful, man. You know what? I saw a great picture and they finally explained the design. And I mean, do what you want. You edit the podcast. And, what you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
It's to prop up the
PS5. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Are you nervous about this next console release?
No. I feel like we haven't learned enough about what it is going to be. For me to get nervous just yet, you know what I'm saying? Like they just showed us a picture. Like even the gameplay footage that they showed, it's like I don't think that had anything to do with the console
at all.
So I'm gonna I'll reserve judgment until around E3. I figure that's when we're actually gonna get like gameplay and
I don't know. I don't even know. I think E3 might be done because all these announcements come out.
I mean, at some point they got to tell us something about the console though.
Maybe be it playable. Yeah, that might be the first time it'll be playable. Yeah, it'll be at E3. Maybe that could be a thing.
And then it comes out holiday next year.
Holiday next year, yeah. So new consoles are coming. Xbox, like I said, released their new system that's coming out. Yep. We know the PS5 is out. The dev kits have been shown. I'm not saying I'm nervous about the next console generation. I'm just worried about one thing. I am worried about is the price. I'm wondering about price point wise how they're going to do. Here's the thing: if the price point is a little high and they come out with a digital version of the game, because Xbox coming out with a digital version as well, like no discs at all. I don't think anybody wants that either. Stadia is struggling right now because of something like that. But I do think if they were to discount digital copies of games, it could funnel people.
Then you're in the fight at least.
Now you're in the fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they could do that. But in order for Xbox to do that, Sony would have to sign on board too. Yeah. Everybody had to be on board with that.
Yeah, that's true.
But so I think that this next generation of consoles, I just worry about the price on all these things, man.
I still see them kind of sticking in that $600-$700 price range because it's like if you go too much higher, then you are competing with pretty solid PC builds. Well, and I mean, I know that these consoles are going to be like PCs
pretty much
in their own right, but I don't
What do you
like.
think? $5.99? That's expensive, man.
I mean, but that's what we've been paying though.
Was it? We
Yeah,
paid
I mean,
$5.99?
PlayStation 3 was definitely $600.
Really?
Yeah, it was real pricey.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I just remember paying it.
You know what I'm saying? And I think PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I mean, One X when it came out, it was like $600. It was like $5.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like we're conditioned to pay that up front, and then as time goes, of course, price falls. But
I never got a One X.
yeah, I mean, no need. I mean, Xbox didn't have any games anyway.
Here we
So
go.
I mean, if I didn't get it for cheap, I would have never got it either.
Yeah, I know. So do we think we're gonna unless we see a big graphical change on the next gen consoles? Do you see yourself getting one of them?
At this point, I'm conditioned to buy. So
Yeah, me
I've been
too.
buying my entire life. So yes, I'm gonna experience the next generation of consoles. Like that's no question. And I mean,
Okay.
I'll probably be there day one. I mean, it just is what it is.
Pre-order day one.
Yeah. Hey, listen, my wife made that happen last time. She got me PlayStation 4 when it came out. The night it came out, she snuck out to Best Buy and went and bought one, brought it home.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but she wanted me to have it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for it. Otherwise, she'd be like, "It's a terrible idea. Terrible,
Or
terrible."
maybe
No.
she told you a terrible idea so she could get it for you.
No. I never. Like for me, it was like I'll get it eventually or whatever. But she
Yeah.
was like, I know something he'll like, so she held it down. Which she does. If she can get it off, you know what I'm saying, she'll get it off. But if I try to get it off, but but outside of that, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
The new consoles, I got to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm conditioned as well. I'm gonna definitely do it. I'm already thinking about, am I gonna move my old system soon? Just because I know the new ones are coming and I don't really play them. My plan was, once I'm done with Death Stranding, I'm going to actually sell my PlayStation and my Xbox.
I don't believe you, man.
I am.
Well, I guess you could play Destiny on your PC, so it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, I mean, yeah, because you got 3 Xboxes in the house, so it's not like you're really missing much. If ever you just
I might,
got
you know
a
what? Now I
hankering.
think about it, I don't really see an incentive in selling them, only because you don't really get much for them.
Right.
It's like, what am I going to do with them? And I'll just keep them. And anything, I'll just keep the Xbox, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
Give it to the littles.
Yeah, maybe the littles are played or something.
Yeah,
They haven't really gotten to video games yet, except for Khalees. Khalees is all about video
Yeah, I was
games.
gonna say I know. And I mean, the twins they play a little bit.
They
They'll
play
play
Mario
with Khalees. Yeah, they'll play a little bit. With
Yeah, they
Khalees,
play
I
Mario
guess.
Party. They'll bounce around.
Their
and
motor
some
skills
things.
just ain't there yet.
Nah, not
even
yet.
though, hey man, like, or maybe you just got to get them to the classics because I mean I started playing games when I was 3.
Yeah,
and
those games are hard.
I mean, they were tough, but it was like, I could play them at 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, but I think it was just that, it's like, you're playing Mario where it's like you can literally only go one direction. You can't go backwards.
Yeah.
And the only thing that you got to do is jump and then just kind of wiggle the jump correctly.
Yeah, next time they have the Nintendo Classic on sale, I'm going to pick up one.
Even though they might look at that like, what is this garbage?
Right, what is this? This is 180p.
I can't even see this. What's happening
What are these
here?
blocks.
Yeah. So
8 bits.
I've drawn pictures that look better than this.
Right. It wasn't drawn within the lines.
Look, spit right on the console. Like,
That made me proud.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think with gaming, everything is kind of getting streamlined. And that's one thing that I respect about Sony is that they make it a point to differentiate themselves from having their first party titles to where, like, that's one thing that they do that Microsoft just can't replicate.
They the best.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So to kind of piggyback on that, though, MLB The Show is now coming to Xbox after all these years. I don't think Xbox had a baseball game.
They didn't. Or you know what? They had one, but it was like real cartoony. It wasn't an MLB game.
I think it was like RBI baseball. Maybe?
Yeah, just some trash.
So now Xbox is getting a bad. It's coming to Switch too.
Okay, so they just released the exclusivity for it altogether.
Yeah.
Even though I think Sony still gets paid off of all of the copies
As they
sold.
should. As they should.
So it's like they threw you out a turd nugget. They juiced it for all that they could, and now they're like, we'll increase our revenue
I just don't understand what Microsoft's plan is with a lot
for
of
next
stuff.
next gen.
Well,
or
just period. Even right now, like I gotta think they're banking on the Game Pass system. Like not even the systems part of it, just the Game Pass.
You know, I don't like that either because it's like, since Game Pass has been getting some decent titles, I'm not even gonna say good. They've been doing all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, them games with gold been real dry.
Very.
Very dry.
I don't even know what's been coming out lately. We stopped even talking about them.
Because they suck. They suck every month.
Well, what are they gonna? It's the end of the cycle now. So this
This one you should be releasing the heat.
they should untuck everything.
Like I'm gonna give you a good example. So for next month, PlayStation is giving us Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh wow.
And there's another game that was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? That I'm about. Xbox is giving us some garbage. I'm like, listen, PlayStation at least understands that. Hey, listen, even if we're coming to the end of our life cycle, there are going to be new customers coming in the door. You know what I'm saying? End of December, going into January. We want that first month to be a good experience for them. So with that, we're going to give you some heat, some exclusive heat that was only on PlayStation. We've made all the money that we were going to make off of Horizon. Nobody else is going to buy this anymore. But for the people that haven't played, or for the people that are new to PlayStation, this will be a good experience. So that way you get to experience one of our AAA, you know what I'm saying, PlayStation only titles. So we're gonna drop some heat in your lap to start the year off right.
But that, I mean, that's
But
marketing.
Xbox drops the exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but Xbox for some reason it's like they don't get it, and it's like they're like, oh well, we're just gonna throw you some trash and hope that you come over here to Game Pass and pay some extra. And it's like, yo, if I'm a new customer, if I just bought an Xbox, this is my first experience with an Xbox. I'm 7 years old. I got no money. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that the wisest decision for a 7-year-old is to go to mommy a week after Christmas asking for another $15 to go get Game Pass?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I really wonder about that. Like, I really don't know where their strategy is.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just foolishness.
Well, it's got to be a strategy to not win. I don't think I don't like the whole harmonious. Everyone gets along. Everyone, you know, we're all trying to feed the gamers and all this. No, I want a competition.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, because like that's kind of what happened with 2K right now, or not. I'm sorry, not 2K, but Madden. Madden didn't have any competition. They got relaxed, and now no one plays Madden anymore.
You know, I would agree with you on the fact that maybe they're not trying to win anymore, but I think that is flawed logic for a company, especially a company that's been losing.
Yeah.
And knowing that in video games, there is a lot of brand loyalty.
Absolutely.
Like PlayStation players play PlayStation.
It's the running joke, man. Like, we're like the Wale of video game players.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like, you know, it's like it's funny to, I mean, not funny, but it's fun to get on Xbox lovers. Like, it's bad.
Absolutely. And it's like, it's one of those things where like Xbox needs to try to win every day
Absolutely.
leading up to the release of this new system. So that way people get hyped for it. Because like, listen, if I'm cold on Xbox One, then when Xbox Series X comes out, do you think I'm just gonna all of a sudden do a 360 unless it's some fire?
And that's
y'all
where I'm
really
at.
show me something.
That's where I'm at with it. Because I'm like, what is going to make me buy? That's why I asked you that question. Like, what is going to make me buy the next Xbox? Like, I have no intentions of buying it.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I'm just reserving judgment because I don't know what it's gonna be.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless they come out with some heat, like you said. Something
Yeah.
comes out, somebody gets an exclusive deal. You know, they still not Microsoft, the Grand Theft Auto series or something, and say it's
Yeah.
only going to be here for a timed exclusive. That could make me want to buy one over the other.
Absolutely.
So I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Microsoft is making the mistake of not trying to win every day because it's like, yo, every day that even though you lost this console generation, whatever, we know the next consoles are coming next year. Up until that new console releases, you need to be trying to win every day with the Microsoft One, with the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Because like that's what's going to lead you into a good start with the Series X. If you just completely drop the ball, like listen, if Cyberpunk don't hit, which we're gonna talk about those games in a second. If Cyberpunk don't hit or out, and that's not even Xbox exclusive, but that's the one that they've been touting a lot or talking a lot about for Xbox. It's like they've got exclusive marketing rights to it,
Yeah, I
so
hate when they do
we
that.
associate
I
it
hate
with
when they do that.
Xbox. Yeah, right.
It was so much so that we thought it was an exclusive.
Yeah.
And then we looked at it like, oh, this come out for everything.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, listen, marketing is marketing. We get it.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, if these games don't hit, yo, that Series X is going to be in trouble, especially y'all come with that high price point, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, even one of their bigger titles, Gears Tactics, was announced, right?
Yeah.
It's set to launch on April 28th for PC.
What you doing?
But my thing
MS?
is, it was a horrible announcement because
Yeah.
you brought it to my attention. Me being an Xbox fan, why do I know about this? Why is it when I turn on my computer or turn on my Xbox, a splash screen come up, get ready for Gears Tactics or something? I didn't even know nothing about this, man.
Nah,
Like, I don't
forget how I even
understand.
figured it out. I actually had to go look for this information to find out.
And I
Yeah.
was today years old when I found out it was only gonna be for PC.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and that was my thing too. I just saw something that said releasing for PC. I'm like, well, wait a second, that's an odd way to announce. You know what I'm saying, that this game is coming. And
Yeah.
sure enough, I went to their website and it was going to be on Steam and PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
You know, that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know
What
what,
is
though?
it?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a strategy game.
Microsoft, you need to be trying to win, man. Come holler at your boys at GamesMusicLyfe. I'm gonna turn that ship around for you for a nominal fee. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna cost, but it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. You holler at your boy, and you know what I'm saying. You can bring us in as just consultants.
That's
and,
all.
You know what I'm saying. Like
We'll sit down with Phil.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like, no, I'm gonna sit down with the whole organization and I'm a consult. You know what I'm saying?
Consult?
Yeah. I'm a slap a couple folks.
Are you gonna bring the yak?
I might bring the yak. I gotta feel the room.
It's always your go-to.
I gotta feel the room. I gotta feel the room first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The yak might not. They might be more of a Jaeger crowd.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But
That's out there, man.
I'm gonna slap a couple people. You know what I'm saying? To just tighten them up. You know, sometimes it's not like a slap to just, you know what I'm saying? Just tighten up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Get it together. Get it together. You know what I mean? But that's what they need around there.
I don't know what they need. I just know I want some vision. I know I've been screaming this for like a good solid 2 years now.
Yeah.
About them just having some vision, or at least letting the players know the vision that you're going, where you're going right now. This whole harmonious, we're all gamers, let's get along. No, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But I'll tell you what, 2020 is going to be a big year for gaming. RIP to my wallet. But I want to know, what are you looking forward to? We got Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Nah.
Doom Eternal.
Nope.
Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Nah.
Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Last of Us 2.
Yes.
Dying Light 2.
Maybe.
Halo Infinite.
No.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's all the Sony titles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, were those Sony on? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even, like, honestly, I did not know that.
I'm forgetting a lot of them, too. There's some other ones that are coming out, too.
But, I mean, hey, listen, that should have just served as kind of a field test.
Yeah.
And, without really knowing where those games were launching.
Yeah, I think the Cyberpunk game, Project Red, I think is the name of the studio that's making it.
Okay. Oh man, what else did they make? They made another Fire game.
They made another Fire game, but that's what everyone's excited about, was the fact that they're making it. The game that like we had on here that everyone's looking forward to, the Ghost of Tsushima, which looks like it's going to be a phenomenal game. I know you're getting that, like you said. What about that it makes like is it a ninja game?
Yes.
Okay.
So, one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games of all time was Tenchu.
Okay.
So it reminded me a lot of Tenchu, and I love Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai is one of the most slept on games of all time.
Absolutely. One of the slept on series.
Like, I just liked it because, I was a Mortal Kombat kid more than Street Fighter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For the gratuitous violence,
the gore.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It was like Afro Samurai. Like, man, when you could actually slice a man in half, and it was like I was like, whoa, man, the physics in this game are fire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The game, the movies were dope too. I loved the movies.
Even though, you know what's weird though, like Gears never really got me with that though. I was
really?
Like, I always felt like you did it a little bit.
Well, Gears just had too many funny, like, doesn't make any sense moments. Every time you think, to this day, I can't look at it differently. You say, is it Leviathan? Like, like that part, it's like Gears didn't have this. The story part was not good on certain parts.
Yeah.
Although I don't mean to speak bad on Gears because that was one of my favorite series, but the parts that got bad, but they could have learned some things from Afro Samurai.
You know what though? I think that what was more impressive about Afro Samurai was the way that the physics actually worked on there. I think that was what was impressive to me, because it was like, yo, listen, if I cut them in half and then they just turned into steam, I would have been just as satisfied. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it was just the fact that it was like, yo, the precision of my actual cut actually made a difference. It it impacted the environment, and it followed what I actually did. I thought that was dope.
Okay.
And like Max Payne, I always thought the physics in Max Payne were
that was
amazing.
the biggest thing on Max Payne was the physics.
Yeah,
like, I forget which one they used, what engine they used, but it was one of it was like, okay, Max Payne. It was the reason why it's touted as one of the best games is, like you said, was the physics aspect.
Yeah, it's just because of the way it impacted everything made a difference, and I'm a sucker for details in a game. Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, man. So Death Stranding, it got robbed as Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice wins Game of the Year. So people were up in arms about this.
Yes, I'm up in arms.
I think Death Stranding came out too late in the year.
Listen,
to be done.
You knew who made the game, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Really? They're still trying to stick it to Hideo?
No, because he won. He won like Best Director or something like that. Okay. So like they gave him his props, but I mean, this was first of all, 2019 was not a great year for gaming. As far as like the games that came out, we got some cool stuff, because I think Smash Brothers came out last year, if I'm not mistaken.
It did.
But all the cool stuff that came out this year, for the most part, ended up coming out at the end of the year. I mean, as far as I know, Call of Duty was pretty good. We got the Pokemon game, which was good. We got Death Stranding, which was really good. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, the only other games I could really think of that released this year, or at least that I know that I picked up that I enjoyed, like Division 2. I thought that was a pretty good game this year. I can't really think of anything else that released. And I mean, Division was like April, something like that. Mortal Kombat 11 came out. I never picked that up. I heard good things, but I mean, I don't know that it was like changing, you know what I'm saying, the landscape of gaming or anything like that. It was just a cool Mortal Kombat game, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't pick it up either. It was on sale for like $10 the other day too.
Really? Oh man, I should have picked it up. I slacked.
Yes,
I'm sure I'll probably find it.
Sony's been having some pretty good sales. Matter of fact, I could have got Death Stranding for $24 actually.
Really?
Redbox was selling it, but I didn't want to create a Redbox account. It was nasty.
Nah, who wants to do that?
And I got to pick it up. Like, who wants to do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of games have been on sale lately. Gaming for this year, I don't know, man. Like, it's just been you know, you had like 1 or 2 titles at Pokemon.
Yeah.
Came out, you know. Link's Awakening came out. I played that. I know you didn't pick up that. But it wasn't much being played this year.
Yeah, I'm saying it didn't really seem like it was a great year of gaming. Like we didn't get those. We got a couple of blockbuster games, but they came so late in the cycle or whatever that it was tough. And I mean, you know, listen. In all honesty, no hate to Sekiro or whatever, because I believe that was a PlayStation exclusive. So I believe it
was.
Yeah, okay.
It was that ninja game. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was called. I forget that's what it was, but that was it.
But so I'm sure it was great. I mean, it was PlayStation.
Here we go.
Yeah, we know what time it is. But
wow.
I mean, when you get a legendary developer like Hideo, and this is his coming out party, or wow, maybe that's not the
wow.
Yeah, you know, you get what I mean.
Let me step in here. I get what you're saying. You have to give Hideo his props, and kind of like he got kind of pushed out against the Metal Gear series.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this was it. But the far as Death Stranding came with some criticism, because it was on the fence with some people. I'm trying to write this shit here. Okay?
Yeah. Right? Of course, correct.
It was some people who didn't like it, that you were an Amazon delivery man. There were some people who got the point in it all and understood the greatness behind it. So in a way, that's kind of good, because controversy is always good.
Absolutely.
You know, everyone if everyone likes your stuff, you know, it's kind of like they always say, it's not really good for everyone to like it.
Yeah.
But I do think that that was the case in this game. I think Death Stranding is one of those games that you won't appreciate it till later. You know, like even me, I had no intention of playing it, but after seeing you play it and hearing you talk about it and reading the reviews, and I was like, I gotta play it.
It was a lot of other people that told you, like, nah, man.
A lot of people that I respect played the game, was like, no, you have to play this. And okay, you got me. I'm gonna play it. You know,
you broke me down.
You broke me down. I have to play this game and see this greatness. I'm looking forward to it.
There you go.
But so as far as I do think that it came out later in the year, that's why I didn't get the nod. That game, Sekiro, I think it came out earlier in the year. So
yeah, it did.
So like I said, later next year might come back and be like, man, we kind of slacked on this one.
You don't disrespect the legend like that, though.
So you're going from a respectful angle. I'm looking at it like, okay, they are just going to see the greatness later. And give it
but
up
they're
later.
not going to do it next year, because the moment is over. So you ruined it. Yeah.
Retraction. You know?
Yeah.
All right, man.
I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah. All right, man. Sports. All right. So Drew Brees, he now breaks the all-time passing touchdown record. Now holds the record for most passing touchdowns, passing yards, and completion percentage.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You want to tell a story about how you got to embrace the GOAT?
I did. This hand here, I actually watched both hands had on his shoulder pads. I went to a game. I was actually there with one of my buddies who is Ohio State alum, and we actually had a friend who played on the Ohio State team. He said, got his tickets. It was an away game. It was at Purdue.
Okay.
We went to the game. Purdue actually came back to win. We were in the student section of the Buckeyes. And I said to myself, when they rushed the field, I probably will never do this again in life. And I jumped onto the field and I ran. I ran like a gazelle. And I got there and I saw them embracing Drew Brees, and I put my hands out. He was giving an interview on his shoulder pads. And he was a little bit shorter than me too.
Yeah. Short guy.
So yeah, I touched the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Drew Brees has always held a place in my heart, as far as just, I always would look at a quarterback. I want him to be a pocket passer. I always want him to have that FU attitude when it came to winning.
Slaying the rock.
And he does, man.
Yeah.
He does, man. And once he got the mole removed, it was like, okay, he could do no wrong. He's done it all.
Yeah.
But nah, it doesn't shock me that Drew Brees has these completion percentages. I hope he can win another one before he retires. I think
this might be our year, man.
I think this might be y'all's year.
Yeah. I mean, even though I ain't gonna lie, Lamar Jackson out here, whew,
he's a video game.
Boy's a problem. Yeah,
He's
we'll
a video
talk about
game.
him in a second.
We will.
Breezy the GOAT, man.
But what do you
I love
think?
it.
Yeah, I knew you were. That's your guy, man.
I always knew. I knew
Okay.
that this was just destiny fulfilled.
Okay.
Breeze was always meant to do these things. You know what I'm saying? San Diego, you lost.
Yeah, they did.
Thank you for not
did.
believing in
He
the
had
GOAT.
I mean, that was a horrific injury, but the fact that the Saints took a
But
chance.
that's Drew Brees, though.
That's Drew Brees.
You know what I mean?
That was Drew Brees.
And
they
Sean
didn't want to
Payton.
pay him.
Oh yeah, Sean Payton. No, I have to give him his credit as well.
Perfect.
He
perfect
did his
matching.
thing. Yeah, just a match made in heaven. That's like Brady and Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Breeze and Payton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got it done. I wouldn't expect anything less from the GOAT, Drew Brees. So man, congratulations, well deserved. Slang that rock. Let's get that Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah.
Go Saints. You know what I'm saying? Who
Michael
that?
Thomas should.
Oh yeah, you got to at least break him off of 50.
Oh yeah, at least
off
50.
your check.
Yeah. At least, because he got you paid.
Got to.
Joe Johnson got his money from Steve Nash and Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
He's a cheat code out here.
Video game character.
He broke Mike Vick's single season rushing record.
He did.
So the thing about it is, like, do you think that him and Vick have any comparisons?
I mean, yeah, because I mean, both speedy, elusive quarterbacks with a strong arm. I do think that Lamar Jackson's a lot more accurate, where I think Vic might have had a more of a cannon,
Yeah.
but he wasn't nearly as accurate. Not to discredit Mike Vick, but
Absolutely. No, Mike Vick was a cheat code.
yeah, but I mean, Lamar Jackson. The fact that Lamar Jackson is getting it off in this era, where you know what I'm saying, like the read option is a play that everybody's familiar with, and they know how to guard it, and they still can't guard him.
Right. No, because I mean, you have to account for him. And
Yeah.
I don't want to think that we've seen it before with like Robert Griffin III and Vic. You know, once they got hurt, their careers changed.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see Lamar get hurt. The thing I like in Lamar is that he does not take big hits.
Right.
He will get down. Like I've noticed, like the last 2 games he's taken some pretty big hits, but it wasn't anything where you like, ooh, is he going to get up?
Nah.
It was more so like we're just not used to seeing him take hits. He'll slide, he'll run out of bounds, live to play another down, and that's the thing I hope that he learns from a lot of his past people. Even like Carson Wentz, my Eagles, he was big on hero ball. Like he would run and make a good play, and he diving in with his knee exposed, and that's how he got hurt that one year.
Yeah.
So I hope Lamar keeps watches some of the past quarterbacks and kind of wants to do that. I do think that I can see some of the comparisons in that Michael Vick and him both just run around. They both have a southern draw. But other than that, I don't see anything with them being the
Big
same.
trust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo.
I strive for just seeing the fun that the Baltimore Ravens are having.
Yeah.
You know, like watching Lamar, what's my man's name? Ingram? Mark
Ingram. We miss you, dog.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Seeing him out there just embracing everything with that whole team and them just having fun.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part about that team. Not so much just Lamar Jackson. It's like their defense is coming together. They got a gift from the Rams with Peters on the, you know, they got what's my man's Earl Thomas?
Yeah.
Earl Thomas back there. So yeah, they got some pretty young, you know, players that are playing. I thought he was gonna pick up Terrell Suggs again.
T Sizzle. Listen. When I sent you that message that he got cut by the Cardinals, I was like, wow. I thought he retired about 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, he's old. I mean, he's still out here playing, man. But shoot, you see, he got picked up quick.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
and I mean, I felt like the Cardinals were like, hey, listen, this season isn't going anywhere. Why waste your time? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Although the young boy, the quarterback for the Cardinals,
Kyler Murray,
man, he's been pretty well. He had a good year. But the Cardinals just suck.
Yeah,
the Cardinals suck.
Yeah, I mean, he was all right.
Yeah. But yeah, Lamar Jackson's a cheat code. I don't think anybody wants to play them in the playoffs. The only thing I wonder about them is can they get past New England?
Yeah,
because we know it's going to come down to them in New England.
Man, I think that it's crazy to think that like there's like three young quarterbacks that are doing the best, and then 3 old guys. Like you got Lamar, then you got Mahomes, and who was the third man?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson, perfect.
Okay.
And then you got Brady, Breeze, and Rodgers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Can't get Russ either.
Yeah, you can't count on Russ either. Yeah.
Can't count on Russ. He's playing pretty well.
You know, and man, Seattle has been like quietly good. You know what? Green Bay has been quietly good. I didn't realize that they were like, what are they, like 12-4 or something like that?
Something like that. I think they were like 12-3, 13-3. I don't know, but the losses they had were earlier in the year, and they lost like two in a row maybe. And that's where everybody got nervous. Not nervous, but like, you know, the fans got a little gun shy. We talked about him too much. Is Rodgers done?
And then they've just been quietly
winning. Been quietly good.
Yeah.
And they found a running game again too, which is the scariest part with them. So you know the NFL's coming down. We've got playoffs coming up.
Yep.
Eagles and Cowboys play for the
big game tomorrow.
Big game tomorrow.
How you feeling, buddy?
Listen, whoever wins, you just get to play one more game.
Oh no! Come on, man.
I want my Eagles to win.
That's like me sitting up here like Ohio State, Michigan. Like, well, I mean, I just want to watch a good game.
Okay,
no. I want to kill these guys.
I do. No, I want everything bad to happen to the Cowboys. I want Zeke to go out there and his nose ring gets ripped out. I want everything to happen bad. But whoever's going to win this game is going to have the luxury of playing one more game, because I don't think they're going to beat whoever they play in the playoffs.
Yeah,
you know, because like
a miracle could always happen.
It could. And the NFL is that way.
Keep hope alive for your Eagles. I do,
man. And I know Carson Wentz has been playing pretty daggone well, but when we're fighting to beat the Redskins, bro, like I don't know.
Hey man, listen, Haskins played a good game that game.
He did.
Though. Yeah, he balled out. So,
he did. I was surprised.
A young fella.
Yeah, I wish that they would have thrown him out there earlier. Just don't, like with quarterbacks. I get that you don't want to throw him to the wolves too early.
Never draft him.
Yeah,
because the Redskins suck.
They suck.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw him out there begging his O-line to just do something, I was like, man, it's a tough situation.
They're really beaming him, man.
Yeah,
it was bad. But yeah, the Redskins are just they're a trash organization.
They are.
You know, they're like the Knicks of
free the guy.
Yeah, free Haskins.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lamar Jackson, bro, to put a button on that one. I'm excited to see what he does in the playoffs.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. NFL's coming to the playoffs, so we'll see. Basketball. Oh, it's Giannis. So Giannis takes out full strength Lakers.
Yeah.
Says he has the crown now.
Yeah.
I love it.
That was disrespect.
I gotta tell you, bro.
Don't you
love
disrespect
Giannis
LeBron like that.
not liking anybody.
Yeah.
I love that he steps up to the challenge. In the heart of hearts, I know LeBron probably likes it too.
No.
You know?
Like, listen, first of all, like when Giannis actually was on the court and he said, "This is my stuff now," and he did this, you know what I'm saying? Like, put the crown over his head. If I'm LeBron, like I'm dunking on the young boy something filthy.
You have to.
Like, yeah, like,
you have to.
Yeah,
but
I'm putting up 50.
That young boy has worked on his game this offseason, man. He
has.
went 5 for 8 and 3 from 3 on that game. But here's the thing, it's one game.
I'm saying though, Kobe never disrespected Jordan like that.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we're just keeping it true. I mean, this was old Jordan,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And he's still never. Kobe never dared to disrespect him. LeBron just getting disrespected left and right. As a matter of fact, I think I've told this story in this podcast again before, but you're gonna hear it again. The one time I've ever heard anybody disrespect Michael Jordan, his own team, his own fans came back to boo him.
Yeah,
and that was I believe it was good old Smush Parker.
Yeah, Smush Parker.
Yeah. Disrespected Michael Jordan by saying he was just another player. The game was over. He was giving his interview. We walked back into the stadium. We were in Cleveland. We walked back in there to boo that man.
Yeah, like you should.
How dare you? You're Smush Parker.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I want him gone.
He never came back. That might have been a death blow for Smush Parker.
It might have been. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, but to have your hometown fans come back to boo you over over just saying that you didn't care about the opponent.
Right.
Just tells you Michael Jordan took no disrespect. I don't like the disrespect of LeBron. I'm just put that out there right now. I don't like LeBron. This is year 17. I mean, the dude looked like he's still 22 years old the way he's flying out the gym. I mean, he's elevating.
Yeah.
3-ball looking nice.
He is. The thing too is like he's got Dwight Howard out here looking like a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, young and spry.
Because at first I was nervous about the hairdo. You already know. That's a block. Until he gets a proper Caesar, the Lakers are not going to be good. But he's been playing well through all that.
Yeah.
I do think the Lakers need a guard though. They need a
Rondo's facilitating. He's pretty
he
good.
is, but
it's hard to find a good guard for LeBron because LeBron is the guard.
Shooter. You have somebody that can handle the rock and can shoot.
Yeah. You don't like Danny Green?
I do, but Danny Green's gonna give you good minutes. We need another young guard, like somebody.
I don't think they can.
I think the Caldwell Pope it needs to go.
Think Kyrie should have just went ahead and pulled up out there with the Lakers?
Nah, heck no. I don't want that energy.
LA Kyrie might have been a nasty thing.
He might have got the full tattoo on the middle of his forehead.
Yeah, been out here looking like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. Word. But no, heck no. I just think they need a guard.
Yeah.
But Giannis, it was a good game. It was good. It was an entertaining game to watch. I've been following a lot of NBA. NBA has been picking up a lot of steam in my house.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I'm kind of just foreseeing the playoffs of it happening. And I'm with you on your point where you said that the Lakers need to work on some load management for AD.
Yeah.
I do think him and LeBron. I understand what LeBron's saying. I get it. I commend him for saying he should play that whole thing. But I do think that they need to take some rest to just listen to your body. And LeBron, exactly. I think LeBron's a machine at this point. He's like, I'm going to go, regardless of the fact I'm going to play.
Nah, I mean,
he's doing warm-up lines at his son's game, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, after the groin last year, like, nah, man, like, listen, pace yourself, buddy. Because, I mean, January was around when he caught that groin, or was it right after All-Star break when he caught that groin injury?
Yeah.
Because he played All-Star games still. Yeah. But I'm saying it's like these months right here is right around when he caught that. And, yeah.
I think with AD taking time off would be good because he always stays hurt and he's young too, which is kind of scary. He always stays hurt and he's young because usually you're young, you don't get hurt like that.
You shouldn't
anyway.
Yeah.
So definitely take some time off. Do the Kawhi thing, man. That's why Kawhi went to LA. Just not because he went there because he knew he could take games off.
Well, my thing is too is like Kawhi is like, listen, none of this matters until May.
Yes.
And April. Like whatever. We'll do enough.
Yeah.
But until then, this is just a warm up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm here for rings, chips, finals MVP.
That's it. That's all he's here for. And PG's looking very good on that team too.
Yeah, I mean,
he might be the best Clipper on that team.
I mean, listen, man, the Brody put it on.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to talk about that.
All right. Well, let's piggyback onto that then. The Rockets, they beat the Clippers with Russ, dropping 40.
Yeah.
Do the Rockets have a legit shot against the Clippers, bro? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out, do the Rockets have a legit shot at winning it all? Because it's looking like they can put the pieces together. They can win big games. They can beat good teams. And that's what you need to see.
I hope that it happens only because I hate the slander that James Harden gets.
Yeah.
I really do. Like I get that he shoots a high volume of shots.
That night he didn't.
Russ had 40. It was very good to see because I kept asking you, when is Russ going to blow up? Because he hasn't had that blow up game yet. And I like for them two to work together. It should be nights where James Harden shouldn't have to do much.
Right.
This is exactly what they brung in Chris Paul for. Chris Paul couldn't do it. He got hurt.
Yeah,
that one year he got hurt in the playoffs. Their window closed.
Yeah.
That whole window. So now they got Russ again. They found a way to get Russ onto the team. I do think that if certain game in the playoffs, it was a precursor. Seeing this was a precursor to the playoffs being like, okay, some nights James Harden can just take a night off and not have to do
chill.
so much.
You don't got to put up 60 every night.
Or shoot, and let Russ go nuts. And I like that. I hope that they can mirror that and keep that going though.
I think that they can. I think that proved that they can. And like when Eric Gordon gets back and things like that, and they can really start spreading the ball around.
Yeah.
I think that the Rockets found a good thing. And a lot of people were saying that Harden and Russ wouldn't be able to make it work, and that they were both too high volume, and they both wanted the ball. And it was like, yo, no, I mean they made it work before. And they're familiar with each other from, being kids all the way up to this point. So it's like, yo, and I think that they're proving the doubters wrong.
Yeah.
I love to see it. And I think that they'll win a championship? Maybe not this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that they are a serious contender. I do think that they are a team that needs to be taken seriously. And they could. Yeah. They could. I don't think it will happen, but it could.
Yeah. I mean, I think it could happen as well. And plus, everyone's trying to do as much as they can do now because the league's open.
Coming. Well, Giannis is coming.
Giannis is coming, bro.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah, he's. I like the fact that he just doesn't like anybody.
Yeah.
I like that, man.
I'm scared of the fact that he's getting a 3-ball.
Bro.
That's nasty.
I told you that before. Like, yo, he's shooting the ball. You're like, he doesn't shoot it at a high volume. He went 5 for 8 the other night.
Yeah, now 2 of them was air balls. I was like,
hey, you gonna get the kid with the bad, bro. You gotta take that. You gotta take that. He's still air balls free throw.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta take that. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He takes 2 dribbles and dunks the ball from half court. I'll take that on my team any day.
I didn't expect you to be Curry or nothing, but hey, listen, 5 for 8 is pretty darn good.
Yeah. So what ticks me off when I watch Bucks games is seeing George Hill out there shooting and making shots.
Yeah, it's like, where was all this when you was on the Cavs?
Yeah,
when LeBron needed you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Corver out here knocking it down.
Right.
Boy, all the slap fire out your mouth.
Man, but the Bucks got White Dante.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget, they got White Dante out there, man.
Yeah.
I always say it's just amazing to be a White Dante.
Dante
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
But the NBA is very entertaining right now. Giannis is a freak. That's why he has his nickname.
Yeah.
The Clippers, I mean, my early prediction as far as finals wise, I would say the Bucks and
I say Bucks Lakers.
Bucks Lakers, yeah.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah, where's some load management for AD, man? He can't go in ouchie.
I feel like also LeBron knows like it's now or never.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, you got to get it. Like,
you're 17, you have to feel that way.
Well, and listen, Giannis is ascending.
Yeah.
KD will be back real soon.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm
I was about to say
that's where it gets scary.
Yeah, this year's a kind of a open year because KD's out.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they can figure out that thing in Brooklyn with KD being there.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, Giannis can do a lot of things, but it's like, yo, KD can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And PSA to a lot of young boys out here, because I've been going to some young basketball, a lot of young guys basketball games with Nate Ear and some of my boys' AAU program. Kevin Durant, if you're any young boy basketball players are watching this, a lot of young boys are doing this whole lean thing where they're just being real skinny and out there hooping. KD is a one of one.
Yeah.
All right. Get your butt in the gym.
Yeah.
Go lift some weights, man. Everybody can't do that.
Kevin Durant's actually pretty strong.
He is.
And the guy's 7 foot.
Yes.
So it's like, yo,
and he has a skill set that you can't be mirrored.
Unless you plan to get to 7 foot. Like,
nah. Legit 7 foot.
Yeah, it's like, nah.
He's a gazelle, man.
That ain't gonna work for you like that.
So I remember before Steph Curry was kind of, I think, ruined a lot of AAU programs because everyone wanted to come out and shoot chuck threes.
Yeah.
I think that we need to give some slander to Kevin Durant in a roundabout way, only because a lot of kids think they can just be skinny and tall and lanky and just do the same thing KD did. You can't. Get in the gym.
I mean, that's like trying to be Porzingis. It's like, yo, listen, Porzingis is a unicorn.
Yeah,
like
he's balling.
But I mean, you can't teach that.
No, you can't. Which is another skid mark for the Knicks. How do they trade him?
Stupid.
Would he have been the Porzingis he was with the Knicks if he stayed though?
Probably not, because they wouldn't know how to foster talent.
They wouldn't have.
Yeah, so they did him a favor.
Yeah, and that's another thing in the West, man. Dallas, man, this West is stacked.
Yeah, I mean, like they got lucky. Luka's down right now.
Yeah, he'll be back.
He'll be back real soon.
They're nursing it.
And Porzingis is like, don't worry, bro, I got you. I got you, bro.
They just beat the brakes off the Sixers the other night.
Yeah, they did.
And they were booing Ben Simmons.
Man, listen, Ben Simmons.
They were booing him.
Poor fella.
He's in Philly. It happens.
Yeah,
that shows we love you. Ben got to get that jumper, man.
I seen somebody spit out the spiciest of tweets, man. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you. You
Okay.
post it up here. But man was talking about some Ben Simmons is a cowardly shooter.
Man.
You know, he turned into Jahlil Okafor and Michael Carter Williams all in front of our eyes in the fourth quarter.
Yikes.
Oh man, he ought to be ashamed of himself. Oh, Philly fans, we shouldn't accept this. I was like, damn. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, boot Santa Claus, man. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. But yeah, Ben Simmons got to get that jumper. He got to get confident with it, man.
He hit one. He hit 2 this year.
Come on,
you could do it, bud.
I'm not diving into this. I knew it. I knew what you're doing. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting into that. But yeah, so NBA, man. Let's see. Other big news that happened this week: Nick Cannon versus Eminem. How did Eminem win this without saying a word?
Because it's Nick Cannon, okay? We knew that he was just trying to promote Wildin' Out.
Nobody wants to hear rapping from Nick Cannon, man.
Right.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And then they had the guys come in with the Black Squad or Red Squad, whatever. They came and did their whole part of it. It's like, this was a joke. And Eminem didn't say one word and won.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing I heard. It was listening to JBP. When they pointed out that Mans got on the verse and was like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I gotta admit he nice. He is nice though. And it's like, yeah, you lost.
You lost.
Yeah, it's over.
You lost.
You know what I'm saying? You can't you sound scared.
I didn't understand it. I understand where it came
free
from.
promo.
Yeah.
So, and I guess M said something about Mariah on the Fat Joe record, which M slaughtered that Fat Joe record.
Yes,
My goodness. But I don't nasty business.
Yeah. But no one wants to see it. I laughed at it when I saw it, and it's Nick Cannon.
I hope Nick Cannon does about 50 of these disses, though.
He's got another one just came out the other day.
He up to 3, so it's like, man, just keep going, Nick.
Yeah,
just lean all the way into it.
He ain't got nothing else to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, once Nick put a turban on, it was like,
Man, listen, Nick going through some things.
He's
just having fun.
I think he's just having fun.
Yeah.
I think it's just fun, comedy thing.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. What do you think about Blueface talking about Lil Duval? That whole thing. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like, first of all, Lil Duval ain't rapping, so who cares? And I didn't think that he needed to disrespect Shiggy like that. I felt a little bit bad for Shiggy.
Shiggy was catching some bad breaks lately.
That whole thing with Fabulous, I think that was just
that was funny. That was a joke thing.
But my thing was listen, whatever anybody wants to do is cool, because Blueface might find himself one day trying to, be an Instagram comedian, because he ain't had another record since.
I'm amazed he's still around. When I saw Blueface, I'm like, man, he's still around.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's like, yo, listen, they never go away anymore.
No.
Like, nobody ever goes away anymore.
Well, they got this.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like
you like after you're not having hit songs anymore, man, you just become an Instagram star.
Yeah.
And like you're just places. Like people just like you're just seeing. I don't know why I see you.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like the guy. Mm-hmm. And he's had a couple of good songs, but how's OT Genesis still around?
Man.
Like, I
don't know.
Push It or Whip It or whatever it was, man, that was a while ago. And I thought the Keisha Cole song parody thing was pretty funny the other day.
Yeah. But he's legit trying to push that record. I guess Keisha Cole was upset.
Yeah, I don't blame her. She put her heart and soul into it. And he was joking, but you gotta have some. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself.
I don't mean they pocket watch. I'm like, how is this dude making money?
That's what they listen. They never go away anymore, man. They never go away. There's no such thing as a fall off. You just go to Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, have you watched any of that?
Absolutely, man. You just.
I did.
Boy,
I watched it.
Oh,
I did. JBP
you disrespected yourself.
JBP.
Joe was on it.
I just want to see him because they were talking about. I want to see it,
maybe.
And I'll never go back. I watched the first episode. I'll never go back. Yeah,
it depends.
It
depends.
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
Okay. All right. But I don't know. Nick Cannon, stop. I don't want to hear anymore.
No.
All right. So Hove, he dropped his 2019 year-end playlist. He tends to do these from now and again. Every year he's doing these end of the year playlists. Every year he does it, I always think about going and getting Tidal again because I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, right.
But it was a pretty interesting list.
You know what was more interesting to me?
What's that?
I think that this has become this is like the hip hop Grammys. Like, If Hove gives you that nod and that year,
do you see how Freddie Gibbs was posting it,
bruh?
Yeah,
all of them.
All of them were. But
everybody who made that list was so excited. Like Griselda, they were like, "Yo, man, like I feel like we made it." You know what I'm saying? It's a major year for us. We made it 3 times on that Hove list, which is major. Maybe it was 2 times, but whatever the case, that's major. Mm-hmm. But it's like it's crazy to think that. Getting that look from Jay-Z now is like, yo, yeah. Like, and I mean, rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Jay like your stuff, then you doing something right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and the thing is with Jay, though, it seems genuine.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like these are the things that he rocks with. It doesn't seem like it's like, okay, this is the popular song that's out at the time.
No.
This is what he rocks with,
Yeah.
you know? So, and the thing I like about Jay, though, is he's quiet with it, man. And he did it on his platform.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I think about going to get Tidal every time I see it. If they had a good family plan, I'd do it. But, yeah, man, it's Hov, man.
They had some better support. You know what I'm saying? Like if something goes wrong, they could support you a little bit better, maybe.
Absolutely, man.
But yo, man, I do think that that's so dope that it's like, yo, listen, that's where we like is a hip hop community. That's where we find our acknowledgement now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, and a well respected opinion. But I thought it was just so dope to see, especially the young artists, like really appreciate that. Like you could see how excited they were, or people that haven't reached like peak popularity. Like I mean, Drake's not gonna care anything about that,
Right?
But like you said, Freddie Gibbs, like you know what I'm saying, an artist that maybe doesn't get all the looks, even though he puts out amazing, you know, fantastic work.
Right.
Some of the young, I mean, Jay even showed like Lil TJ a lot of love, and it's like, yo, I'm sure that means a lot to these kids who maybe last year, you know what I'm saying, they were still in their mama's, they were still in their bedroom at their mom's house, and now Jay-Z is shouting them out.
Right. Yeah.
That's major.
It is major. And the fact that I'm trying to think, is any other artist like that to where you be young, old, whatever, that you look at, okay, that's Hov. Is anyone up there on that level like that?
I don't think so.
I don't think
too many of them who disrespect themselves. Like the Puff cosign don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Don't hit the say.
Right.
And plus, Puff wasn't like Jay was the rapper's rapper. So like even outside of like the celebrity portion of it, it's like, yo, somebody who is that talented respects my work. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where a lot of it also.
Craftsman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that, you know what I'm saying, it's a nod to your actual craft, and that you're doing something good.
Right. All right, man. Last thing we had, man. So 6ix9ine, he ended up getting sentenced. He got 24 months
free the guy
in a racketeering case. So he's got a year served. So he's got a year left. He'll probably get out in 6 months.
Yeah, his lawyer was saying July. He would be home or whatever. But
you called this, bro. I had you said he wouldn't be gone long.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I mean, you thought he was going to get out day one.
Yeah.
I mean, the judge, from what I was reading though, it said like the judge had basically a good time with the case.
Oh, he did.
And he said it like, yo, your cooperation is the reason why you're getting off, but I got to give you some time.
Yeah, I got to give you a little.
I got to give you something.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. 13 months just ain't gonna cut it, man. I'm sorry.
Do the kids care about snitching anymore, bro?
No.
He'll be fine, right?
Listen, man. You could get away with anything in the Instagram era, like. You know, I'm gonna check some after we're done recording, and we'll talk about it offline because I don't know that's appropriate for the podcast.
Okay,
but yeah, like listen, I say that to say you can get away with anything in the 2019.
You know, at first, and we talked about it when it first came about, and I'm like, I want to see this case. He'll never be able to walk the streets again. Blah blah blah. And I started looking at it like, man, Alpo is still in Harlem.
Yeah.
And
no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's totally fine, man. Like I don't think anyone cares anymore.
No,
like, they deem it like, okay, Shotty and them were stupid. So 6ix9ine, you come home and make music and everything.
Make me laugh.
Make me
that's
laugh.
all I care about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think I don't think anybody's gonna do anything to him. His dad said something or whatever. That's the part that gets me where I don't want to see. Like I don't see 6ix9ine's dad. Like you wouldn't. I mean, I just don't care what you have to say.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's when it gets nasty.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm actually gonna circle back before we close.
Okay.
I have another good example of how they never go away. Why are we still talking about TK?
I don't know.
TK had a hit song like 3 years ago, and he's been in jail since then.
Yeah.
He's not gonna put out any more music. It's over. You know what I'm saying? He got like life in prison.
Yeah, for doing a race.
Why? How is he still like? Why are we still talking about this guy?
I don't know.
They never go away. No. Social media, like you're immortal. That's actually my biggest fear. Is that like I'll die. Hopefully 100 years from now, but like then my social media just lives on. Like, don't write me no RIP post. You know what I'm saying? 5 years after
or they start quoting my words. Like, I never said that.
RIP Juice WRLD. But it's like, yo, the fact that his follower count went up after he died, it's like, what exactly are you following? There's not going to be any new stories coming out here. Okay, there's not going to be any more posts. Like it's a wrap. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. You can remember him however you want to remember him, but you're following him for like
You're actually giving Instagram more money because that money doesn't go to his family or anybody.
But I mean, I don't understand it. It's like, yo, why are you following like Nipsey? Like, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nipsey, man. You know what I'm saying? But why did you follow him after he died? That makes no sense to me. Like, there's nothing else going to be posted on this page. This is done.
Yeah.
Like, yo, listen, they might need to shut those pages down or maybe memorialize them or whatever.
Or somebody just create a fan page.
Exactly. Yeah. Something like that. But it's like, why did you wait?
I don't know.
I don't know. But that's because, you know what? In the social media era, bro, they never go away.
That's about as weird as people singing into their phones and putting videos out.
People crying into their phones.
Yo, that's got to be the
thing
weirdest thing in the world.
Weirdest thing in the world.
I mean,
to
that's
me.
on par with singing into the phone. I got a
At least
homeboy
then
who
I can
does it.
think that you're entertaining, but it's like, yo, if you were so emotional,
It's not
that
entertaining though.
But if you were so hurt and sad and upset that you broke down into tears, why was your first thought was like, let me record it?
Yeah,
like you broke down into tears.
That goes to a nugget you actually gave the nephews, where it's like they were talking about giving somebody on their bus some shoes because they just saw holes in their shoes, and you said, don't record it.
Yeah, don't.
Just make it genuine.
Yeah.
You know, because you're not doing it for a look.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand when people do that. Which goes back to my original point, Kev. The camera phone was the worst invention to black people, man.
Man, listen,
the worst.
It's hurting, man.
It is.
It is hurting. It's just a lot of weird business now, man. That's all I can really say about it. It's a lot of weird business.
Let's get out of here, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry
Yes.
Criminal.
Merry criminal.
Merry Criminal. I ain't got nothing else. You got anything else, bro?
Nah, man. I think that about wraps it up. We gave people. We made up. Yeah, we gave about an hour and a half of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all be all right.
All right. Well, I'm Nate here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 192 or 93. We'll put it in the
Somewhere in there.
Drink more water, people.
Peace.